Welcome to Mahomet-Seymour High School. And we'd also like to extend a special welcome to the parents and fans from Centennial who are joining us this afternoon, both in person and on our Bulldog TV network. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our expectation that those in attendance will conduct themselves at all times to the level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses positive support for your team. Booing, swearing, or negative comments directed toward the opposing team or officials will result in an invitation to leave our facility for the rest of the day. Adults, please remember that you are role models for our children and athletes. Again, we're here to cheer for our teams and not against anyone else. Thank you for your cooperation. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the administrator at this afternoon's contest. This afternoon's contest. For the visiting Centennial Chargers, batting number 1, the pitcher, number 4, Cam Ross. Batting second, the center fielder, number 12, Cal Myers. Batting third, the shortstop, number 17, Brody Stonecipher. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5, Madden Shervinsky. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 9, Jake Miller. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 37, Hanif Irman. Batting seventh, that's your designated hitter, number 15, Walker Westfield. He's batting for the first baseman, number 6, Eli Schmidt. Batting eighth, it's your catcher, number 20, Cam Murphy. And batting ninth, that's your left fielder, number 23, Jeremiah Thompson. Now for the Bulldogs. Leading off in center field, number 6, Carter Selk. Batting second, that's your pitcher, number 4, Blake Walters. Batting third, your catcher, number 8, Carter Johnson. Batting fourth at third base, number 15, Tyson Finch. Batting fifth at shortstop, number 1, Finn Randolph. Batting sixth at second base, number 3, Alex McHale. Batting seventh in right field, number 30, Mateo Casillas. Batting eighth, that's your designated hitter, number 7, Cade Sterick. He's batting for your left fielder, number 5, Jake Waldinger. And batting ninth, that's your first baseman, number 21, Ben Wagner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would kindly stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Play ball.
Number 4, the pitcher, Cam Ross.
Blake Walters pitching today for Mahomet. First pitch. Good down the center for strike one. Numerous scouts here watching Walters pitching. A local news station also here recording Walters. And there's swinging strike three. Walters throws him one out in three pitches.
3 pitches for the first out of the game. That brings up the center fielder, number 12, Cal Myers.
Myers up to bat now for Centennial. After only 3 pitches, Walters already strikes one out. And that one's popped up high. And the pitch, swing, and a miss for strike two. That ball hit well, almost directly into the middle of a trash can. And there's swing, strike three after only 6 pitches. Walters K's two.
Number 17, Brody
Stonecipher up to bat. Walters already starting off hot pitching. And there's ball one. 7 pitches thrown, 6 strikes, 1 ball with 2 outs. And another one, good down, just little to the left in the strike zone for strike one. And fouled off for strike two. And there is the third strike after
Chargers in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. Bulldogs coming to bat.
After half an inning, Centennial with none, didn't get on base. 10 pitches thrown, one just a little outside for ball one. Bulldogs up to bat next. Carter Selk up to bat for Mahomet. He'll watch that first pitch go for ball one. Selk looked at that one, still good down the center for strike one. Blake Walters throwing an almost flawless inning in the top of the first. 2-1. Three-two full count now, and Selk, I believe, took the hit for ball number 4.
Goes to first base. He's hit by a pitch.
Up now is number 4, your pitcher, Blake Walters.
Blake Walters.
With a runner on first, Walters up to bat now. Inside ball 1. If you're just now joining, we're in the bottom of the first. Bulldogs with no out have a runner on first. And that one's hit. Well, Walters is grounded out at first, but Selk advances to second with 1 out, runner on second for Mahomet, and up is number 8, Carter Johnson.
Second, it brings up the catcher, Carter Johnson, number 8. Run it up, all this game, bag it up, then come right away.
And strike one. Ball 1-1-1. That ball low in the dirt. Another low pitch, very close to the dirt for ball 2.
Fielder.
Johnson flies out deep to
Second out
left
of the
field
inning.
for the second out of the
That
inning.
brings up third baseman, number 15, Tyson
Up now is
Finch.
number 15, Tyson Finch. And ball 1, strike 1, I guess, a little outside. Looked to be a ball, called strike. That pitch is low, 1-1 on the count. 2-1 on the count. And Finch hits one over to shortstop. And there's a mistake. Bulldogs bring a run in. Finch gets on base after an error.
Compliments of the throwing error
And
to
Mahomet
shortstop.
up 1-0 early.
That scores Carter Self.
Up now is number 1, Finn Randolph.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 1, Finn Randolph.
Two on the count. Finch at second. And that one will get away. Finch advances to third on a missed
Finn takes
at
third
home.
on the pass ball.
And 3-2 on the count, full count. With 2 outs, Mahomet has a runner at third. And there's good contact. That is caught left field. And Mahomet is retired for the
Randolph
inning.
flies out to center fielder. And that
After
ends the inning for the
one
Bulldogs.
inning,
They pick
Bulldogs up
one.
1-0. We'll be back
At
with
the end of
Centennial
one,
up to
it's
bat. You're
Bulldogs
watching
1,
Bulldog
Chargers
TV.
nothing. Chargers. The third baseman, number 5, Madden Shavinsky.
Shavinsky up to bat for Centennial. Mahomet, only 1 run in the bottom of the first. And that one a little low for ball 1. Walters has only thrown 11 pitches today. 2 balls and 9 strikes. Now 3 balls and 9 strikes. 2-0. And 3-0. Walters behind on the count. Oh, and that one will get away from Walters. Four pitches, 4 balls, and a walk.
And that brings up the second baseman, number 9, Jake Miller.
Miller up to bat. And that good pitch you've seen from Walters for the first inning is back. Looked at the bunt there, decided to pull back. Still strike 2. And there's swing and a miss, strike 3.
Miller goes down swinging for the first down of the second inning. And that brings up the right fielder, number 37, Hanif Ehrman.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The last 4 of Walters' pitches have been strikes. And there's a swinging strike. Thought about going inside to stay back. Strike 2. With 1 out, 0-2 on the count, runner at first for Centennial. And there is ball 1. And strike 3. Swing and a miss.
Goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
With a runner on first, 2 outs.
Number 15, Walker Westfield.
Westfield up to bat now for Centennial with 2 outs, a runner on first. Good pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Another good pitch. 0-2. And there's a good pitch from Walters for strike three. After 1.5 innings, Bulldogs still up 1-0. We'll be back. You're watching Bulldog TV. Bulldogs coming up next.
Leading off the second inning for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 3, Alex McHale.
McHale up to bat for Mahomet for the first time today. And he will swing on the first pitch, fouled off way right. That ball rolled way lost into the woods. And to watch pitch 2 for ball 1, 1-1. Pitch low, McHale swung on it for strike 2. And that is hit up through the gap over second base for a single.
McHale lines a shot to center field for the first hit of the inning. And that brings up the right fielder, number 30, Mateo Casillas.
2, 1, 2, 3, yeah. You is a lie. You is not come from this side. You cannot go to this side. Yeah. Gangsta, but my G too tight. Yeah. I see my eye through the sights.
Mateo hit by the pitch, and McHale on second.
At the plate, the designated hitter, number 7, Cade Sterritt.
Cade Starrick up to bat now for Mahomet, with runners on first and second. Bulldogs in good scoring position. Oh, 1 on the count. And that pitch gets away. McHale advances to second, and Casillas over to
McHale advances to
second.
third. Casillas, the second on the fastball.
In the bottom of the second, Bulldogs have 2 runners in, well, 1 runner in scoring position. As that one is hit over to shortstop, grounds out. More like a sacrifice
Starrick
ground out.
grounds out, shortstop to first, but also scores a run.
And 2-0 now for Mahomet.
McHale advances to the plate for the
Up now is number 21, Ben Wagner.
Thrown out. 6-3.
Grounds out to shortstop and then over to first.
Baseman, Ben Wagner.
Counted as 6-3 ground out. And Bulldogs now up 2-0. And fouled off for strike 2. 0-2, 1 out, and runner in scoring position for Mahomet, as that one's fouled off. And Wagner gets a hold of another one, fouled off into right about the same spot as the last one.
No, that's not it at all. You said you wanted help. I'm sorry. Marco, just show it.
And an absolutely jumping catch. Good catch from third base. Man from Centennial. Up now is number 6, Carter Selk, with 2 outs, runner at third.
And that brings up the center fielder, number 6, Carter Selk.
Ooh, and there's another one fouled off into the cars. And he'll take that one, hit by a pitch,
Selk advances to
and
first.
he
was hit by a
advances
pitch.
to first.
And that brings up the pitcher, number 4, Blake Walters.
Up now is number 4, the pitcher, Blake Walters. And swing and a miss for strike 1. 0-1 on the count, 2 outs, runners on each corner for the Bulldogs, looking to put another run on. And tried to pick him off at first, was already about halfway, and took off to second. wasn't able to make the throw in time,
Selk
decided
steals
against it,
second base.
and Selk steals second.
Puts Bulldog runners on second, third.
Bulldog runners now at second and third. And that is grounded over to third. Selk tries to beat out the throw, and he will. On a mistake, Bulldogs bring another runner home and safe for another out, or for another run. Bulldogs now up 4-0 on Centennial.
Scores.
Selk with a
Walters.
grinding run around third, brought it home, slid just in time, got under the tag,
It's the first
and
off
now
the year.
Bulldogs with a good lead. And up now is number 8, Carter Johnson.
At the plate, catcher, Carter Johnson.
And that one is ripped fair out to left field. Bulldogs have a runner coming home, and that is a stand-up RBI double for Mahomet to bring their lead to 5-0.
Carter Johnson doubles to deep left field. That scores.
And Houchin will be pinch running for Johnson over at second. Good hit from Johnson, doubled on a hit out to left field, dropped, bounced, rolled way back, and now Bulldogs brought in another run, 5-0. 2 outs. Up now is Finch, swing and miss. Wind is whipping pretty much straight to the south. One on the count, 1 out, or 2 outs, sorry, runner at second. And Houchin steals, safe at third. Good base running stolen from Houchin.
Johnson steals third base.
And Finch makes contact, dropping out to right field. That is caught for out number 3. Bulldogs strand just 1 over on third, but score 4. Bulldogs up 5-0 after 2. We'll be right back with Centennial up to bat. You're watching Bulldog TV.
Top of the third, the catcher, number 20, Cam Murphy.
1-0 on the count now, 4. And that one's fouled off up to the top of the fence, 1-1. We are in the top of the third now. Sky is just a little bit dark. And wind now slightly blowing to the south-southeast. Definitely not the way the players want the wind to blow to hit home runs, but will definitely help the ball drop in the outfield if it's hit up high to give him more of a shot to get on bases. That one's fouled off. Good pitch from Walters for strike 3. Strikes, another one out.
Strike 3 for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left fielder, number 23, Jeremiah Thompson.
Own 1 on the count. One, 2 on the count, 1 out, no one on base for Centennial. And strike 3 on a swing and a miss for out number 2.
Pitcher, number 4, Cam Ross.
With Ross up to bat, Mahomet looking to get off of the field with 2 outs and Centennial having no runners on. And there is strike 1. Oh, 1 on the count. And there's a good pitch with good movement from Walters. Oh, 2. And there's the third. Oh, third pitch looked good. Called high for a ball. Walters still throwing a phenomenal game. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3, out number 3. Bulldogs.
Is the third out of the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Chargers. And at the end of 2.5, it's the Bulldogs 5, the Chargers nothing.
We'll be back watching Bulldog TV.
Shortstop, number 1, Finn.
Finn Randolph up to bat now for Mahomet. And swung on the first one, straight over to the pitcher and tosses it over to first for out number 1.
And he goes to first base.
Up now is number 3, Alex McHale.
Second baseman. McHale singled the last time at bat.
One 0 on the count. Three 1 on the count. McHale a little bit ahead on the count. Still 3-1 with 1 out, and he will take his base. 4 balls is a walk. He will draw 1. And up to bat now, number 30, Mateo Casillas.
Mateo was hit by the pitch last time at bat.
And McHale tagged out at second.
Base. 1-3-6.
And 2 outs now. And that one fouled off high. 1-1 on the count with 1 out. Sorry, 2 outs. 2-1 with 2 outs, no one on base for Mahomet. You saw McHale tagged out there at second. And Casillas is hit by another pitch. These past couple games here in Mahomet, Casillas has not had luck. I think he's been hit by 5 or 6 pitches as of recently. Not really statistic you want to hear. And Centennial's bases. I think due to the fact that Casillas is I'm not sure.
Ruling as Mateo struck out.
Apparently Casillas struck out, even though I believe he was hit by a pitch. So Bulldogs are in the outfield now after 3 innings. After 3 innings, Bulldogs up 5-0. Didn't score any in the last. We'll be right back.
Fourth for Centennial, the center fielder, number 12, Cal Myers. Myers went down. Cipher. For notices to put out.
Stone Cipher grounds
And
out.
that brings up the third baseman, Madden Chervinsky.
looks
And
at
that
strike
ends the
three,
inning for
and
the
that ends
Chargers.
the inning for the Chargers. After 3.5, Bulldogs still up 5-0. We'll be back here watching Bulldog TV. Bulldogs still with a 5-0 lead on Centennial. Cade Starrick up to bat for Mahomet. Mahomet still has a good lead. Didn't score any in the last inning. And that pitch high, ball one to Starrick. And swing and a miss from Starrick, 1-1. One, two on the count now for Starrick. Not sure what's happening, but there's a little discussion, I guess, happening with the umpires. Probably discussing the last pitch, if it was a ball or strike, or not sure. Conversation's over. I would assume we'll hear what they had to say. Count still remains 1-2. And 2-2 now for Starrick with no outs. Bulldogs just looking to put a couple on base and bring another couple runs in. As Starrick fouls that one off high and off the top of the softball dugout. And there's another one fouled off into the softball field. It will bounce off that fence for 2-2 on the count. And that pitch will get away 3-2 on the count. Ooh, that one fouled off. Hit into Centennial's catcher's face mask. There's a little discussion at Pitcher's Mound. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't forget, you're watching Bulldog TV. There's another one fouled off from Sterick. And he will get his base. After foul, after foul, after foul, Cade Sterick gets on first base. Up now is number 21, Ben Wagner. And that one hit very hard, but left foul of third base line. Bulldogs with a lot of hard contact today. And another one hit hard from Wagner for strike two. That one fouled off down third base line again. And Wagner watches that one low for ball one. Oh, that one fouled up high. And caught in the infield for out number one.
Out to the shortstop.
Up now is number 6, Carter Selk. One-0 and contact made, fouled off. One and one on the count. Try to catch him at second and safe. With only one out, Bulldogs have runner on first. Count still 1-1 and 2-1 now with that pitch inside. Bulldogs playing some really good baseball in this 2023 season. And he takes off for second, slides in under, and safe at second. 3-1 on the count. He is 2 pitches ahead of the count.
Sterick steals second base.
And that one will get through the gap out to right field. Sterick steals home and walks or runs in standing up. And Selk singles on an RBI. Out to right field.
The pitcher, number 4, Blake Walters.
Up now is number 4, Blake Walters. Pitch there. Ball 1, little outside. Two 0 on the count. And safe back at first. And that one cracked out to left field going. And it's gone. A 2-run homer from Blake Walters out to left center field.
Walters skies one across the
That time I called it right, and it was gone. Bulldogs up 8-0 now. Just to recap you, Walters hit a 2-run home run out to left center field. Up now is number 8, Carter Johnson.
At the plate, the catcher, number 8, Carter Johnson.
Johnson watches that one go for ball 1. And that one is fouled up. And that'll drop inside of the park.
Johnson pops out to the first
I'm sorry, inside of the field for out number 2. Up now is number 15, Tyson Finch.
Brings up Tyson Finch, the third baseman.
Finch watches that one good down the center for strike 1. And fouled off into the softball field for strike 2. One, 2 on the count now. And that is hit hard out to right field. That drops, but it is caught.
Finch flies out to the right fielder deep, and that ends the Bulldogs' 4th. And at the end of 4,
That'll
it
end
is
the Bulldog,
8.
or the bottom of the 4th for the
Centennial,
Bulldogs.
nothing.
Bulldogs up 8-0.
At the plate, for Centennial on the top of the fifth, second baseman Jake Miller.
That one fouled off hard into the Mahomet dugout. One on the count for Mahomet. 1-2. He will watch that pitch. Looked good, but called foul or called outside for ball 2. And he will go
Miller
down
goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the right fielder, number 37, Hanif Irman.
We'll help you. There's no dummies on this team. There's no dummies. You got heat under there? Okay, let me just see. Let me just test it out, right?
2-0 on the count. Pitch little low for ball 3. There's that first strike on the foul ball. And swing and a miss. Caught it, tagged, dropped him, grabbed it, tagged him for out number 2.
Inning, and that brings up the designated hitter, number 15, Walker Westfield.
Westfield up to bat. Good showing for the Bulldogs tonight. Good pitch, swing and a miss. And that one fouled off. 1-2 on the count. And he gets him looking for strike 3.
Looks at strike 3.
After 4.5 innings, the Bulldogs still up 8-0.
3 down.
We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bulldog TV. Finn Randolph up to bat for Mahomet. It shows 0-1 on the count. Just remember, if you come out and that one is hit over to second base and caught out.
Randolph lines out to the second baseman for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the second baseman for the Bulldogs. Number
Up
3,
now
Alex
is number 3,
McHale.
Alex McHale. And a swing and a miss from McHale for strike 1. And that one hit hard. And it plants the ground, rolls slow. McHale beats it out. No throw made over to first. Bulldogs have one runner on. That is McHale at first. With one out, up to bat now is number 30, Mateo Casillas.
You is a lie. You is not cut from these sides. You cannot come to this side. Yeah. Gangsta, but matching too tight.
That pitch a little bit outside for ball 1. And McHale is safe at second.
McHale steals second base.
And fouled off. And another one fouled out from Casillas. 2-1 on the count. Or sorry, 1-2 on the count. One out runner at second. That is McHale. And that contact made from Casillas there went foul and then bounced back in off the catcher. One, two on the count with runner at second and one out as that pitch goes wide for ball 2. Remember, if you come out to a Mahomet-Seymour baseball and or softball game, make sure if you catch a foul ball, give it back. As Casillas hits one, rips it, foul, out to left field down the third base line. Speaking of coming out to the next game, if you do, make sure to come get some concessions from the concession stand. All proceeds go back into the school and the sports. Two on the count. Casillas will take that one just next to his leg for ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Won't catch McHale. He apparently caught McHale at
Mateo
third.
goes down swinging for the second out, and McHale is cut down 3-5, attempting to steal 3. And that wraps up the 5th inning for the Bulldogs. And at the end of 5, it's the Bulldogs 8, Centennial nothing.
McHale called out at third. Definitely controversial call. Definitely looks safe at third. Throw was late and still somehow they said he had the tag in time. Bulldogs in the outfield now. Centennial up next. I'm going to take a break and we'll try to be back as soon as possible.
The center fielder, or excuse me, the catcher, Cam Murphy.
Grounded over, caught for out number 1.
Murphy grounds out. That brings up number 4, Cam Ross.
And that one hit over to first base, tagged,
And Ross grounds out.
and
to
Ross
the first
grounds
baseman.
out.
And that ends the inning.
That ends
3
the
up, 3
inning.
down for Centennial. At the end of 5 1/2, it's the Bulldogs 8.
End of
Centennial
5
nothing.
1/2. Bulldogs 8-0. And Bulldogs up to bat now. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Bulldog TV. Cade Starrick up to bat now for Mahomet in the bottom of the 6th. I would assume if the Bulldogs score a couple more, that will end the game, but not totally sure. Bulldogs have held this 8-0 score for, well, they've held the lead for the entire game that they've had a chance to, as they have so far shut out Centennial. And that one fouled off down on the third base line for strike one. 1-1 on the count, no outs, no one on base. Wind is slowly dying down. Sky still a little bit dark, but not too bad. As Sterick watches pitch 3 for ball 2. And there is ball 3 for Sterick. And that one is popped up high. Three, 2 on the count, so full count for Sterick. Oh, he gets hit in the leg. Takes his base.
Sterick gets hit by a pitch.
Runner on first now for Mahomet. Up to bat now is number 21, Ben Wagner. One 0 on the count. Sterick leading off at first. As that one is ripped down the line, that goes fair. Sterick rounding second, going to third. And he will hold up there. Wagner gets a double out to left field and advances Sterick up 2 bases. With no outs, Bulldogs have 2 runners in scoring position. And at the plate now is number 6, Carter Selk. As that one is ripped left field. And gone just shy. Foul. Not too far off the line there for Selk. If you get contact like that and it does land fair, you'll get a couple runs in if you have runners in position. He watches that one go for strike 2. And he rips that one over to shortstop, bobbles it, and Bulldogs bring a run in.
Selk singles.
Runners on each corner now. Bulldogs up 9-0 in the bottom of the 6th.
Puts Wagner on third.
And up to bat now is number 4, Blake Walters.
And at the plate, Blake Walters, last time at bat, Blake hit a
Yep, last time at
2-run
bat,
homer.
he hit a 2-run homer out to left center field. 2-0 on the count for Walters. He will look at that one and decided not to swing. 2-1 on the count as Selk steals second. On the 2-1 count, that one goes for strike 2. Looked a little bit outside, but called for a strike. Full count now. Pitch very close to Walters. As Walters swings on that one, that gets to the gap, hops out to left field, and the Bulldogs bring in another run.
And that is 10 runs for the Bulldogs.
And the Bulldogs will end the game there. After 6 full innings, the Bulldogs win 10-0. Highlight of the game probably has to be the 2-run homer out to left center field from Walters. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching tonight's stream of Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs versus Centennial Chargers. And please come back for the next baseball or softball game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. "14 strikeouts for Blake Walters," just to let everyone know. Thank you. Have a good night. Final score for Mahomet: Bulldogs 10, Centennial 0.